guys! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Cathy and you're watching Cathy's Country Life. And today is Father's Day, so you won't be seeing this on Father's Day, but any fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Got several things going on today. First, I bought rotisserie chickens from Costco the other day. I bought 4 of them. We've already eaten 1. So I bought these to put up. We're going to can them. So I thought I would bring you along kind of little, bits and pieces on this. And then I got to make a Father's Day supper for my father-in-law. So I'm going to bring you along for that. I'm just getting the rotisserie chickens out of the bags. And my dog is here. Excuse me. Alright, we're just going to cut these up. Okay, so get the string off that ties it up. You don't want that. I see you, Cash. You wanting some of this chicken. And then once you can up the meat, you can save the carcass for chicken stock. So it's a twofer. I'm going to take this jelly that, since it's been in the refrigerator, this jelly, I'm going to put that over to the side because that is good to add to your beef stock. It's collagen. And we're just going to tear this off. I'm just going to show y'all one and then I'll do the others off camera. I don't like the skin when I'm canning it. So, every dog gets some skin. I'm actually going to save the skin and I'll put it in with their dog food when they eat later on. And then we're just going to tear into the breast. After you refrigerate these, they're not as tender as when you get them fresh home from the store. So it's some work cutting all these off. Whereas when you get it fresh from the store, you can just come in here and just rip it off. Okay, just tearing it off.
Hey, man.
Okay, got it all deboned. Here's my chicken carcass. I'm going to start adding to the jars. I like to do bigger pieces. And do a mixture of white and dark meat in each one. And this is mainly used for casseroles. You can do chicken salad out of it, Mexican chicken dishes, chicken burritos. Use it any way that you would a store-bought canned chicken. You want to push it down in there pretty good. And then I'm going to add some chicken stock just to give it some moisture. I'm not filling it all the way up, just to where when I mash it down, the liquid comes up. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the rest of the jars. Okay, I'm going to try to debubble. Pour a little bit of the stock in this one. Okay, so you're going to take vinegar because we've messed with the greasy chicken, so you're going to have grease around these rims. So you're going to use vinegar, a rag, a paper towel. I just always use a paper towel. I'm going to wipe the rim down really good so that you get a good seal. And we're going to use, I'm using some old, well not old, but ball lids. I don't really like using ball lids anymore. My favorite is the Superb, but I need to order some. So 3 chickens made 4 quarts. And just finger tight. Okay, and we're going to bring them over to the canner. I'm using the Presto digital pressure canner that I love. My mother-in-law gave it to me. We gave it to her for Christmas one year and she couldn't figure out how to do it, so I got it from her. Okay, I got it in there. It's going to heat everything up all nice and lovely, and then it's going to beep, and we're going to start the venting process for 10 minutes, and then it's going to beep, and we're going to put the lid on, seal it down, and automatically it will can it for 90 minutes. Okay, we are going to make some coleslaw now, and I think y'all have seen me do coleslaw before, but if you haven't, this is going to be new to you. I've got a small head of cabbage. I'm taking off all the outer leaves, and these are going to go to the chickens. And I use my food processor to do this, and I always, the core right here that looks like a triangle, I always take that out. That'll be a chicken snack too. And what we're fixing is, I'm going to fry some pork chops. Y'all don't ever see me deep frying stuff, so this is, I hardly ever deep fry stuff, but we're going to deep fry some pork chops. And then we're going to have coleslaw, pork chops, roasted vegetables, and mashed potatoes. Me likey. Okay, so I'm just quartering half of this small cabbage, and I'm going to blend it up in the food processor, and This is going to be loud, so I'll probably mute it when I'm editing. That didn't sound right. Hang on. Okay, I think I just had too big of chunks in there. So as it chops it, I'm going to empty and continue on chopping up the cabbage in here. Come on, sister. Why is it going on here? Oh, please don't tell me, Mom. What? This came off. What in the... Oh, please. Okay. Ninja, I don't like you anymore. This came off. And I don't know if that is grease for the gears that's made in there. Is that grease from yuck? But it looks like the plastic where the screws go in. I guess when it got hung, it broke it. Cuss. Okay. Let me regroup. Okay. You know, I had a frustration overload just then, so I pulled the Big Daddy out, the Bosch mixer, and I've got the shredder attachment for it. I thought, please, Lord Jesus, don't let me have to get my hand shredder out and shred these. Okay, so onward bound. It's a great day. Okay, so we are going to continue on shredding. Get all the cabbage shredded up and then I'll be right back. Okay, so got the lettuce all shredded, and now I got one small onion that I'm also going to shred in here. And then some carrots that I have peeled and just chunked up. Got a lot in there. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for saving my life, Mr. Attachment. Mr. Attachment. Got a couple pieces of, I don't know, I may have done too much. Okay, I'm going to pour all this into my mixing bowl here. And we'll be having slaw for days. Okay. Okay. That's a big old bowl cover. I really should have done half a head. Okay, so I don't really have a recipe for this, but It's going to be mayonnaise, a little mustard, some vinegar, and some sugar. And I just do it by the way it looks and tastes. So, first I'm going to add in a good bit of mayonnaise for a whole head of cabbage. Now, I don't know if you'll be making a whole head like Dum Dum's done, but okay, stir this up. Let's see. Probably need a bigger bowl. Bigger bowl, Cathy, bigger bowl. I think that's going to be enough mayonnaise. Okay, and I just do like a couple squirts of mustard. Just to give it a little zingy zingy. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a couple splashes of vinegar. Some people like vinegar-based coleslaw, some people like mayonnaise-based coleslaw. I kind of go a little towards mayonnaise with a splash of vinegar. Okay, and then I am going to add some sugar. And what I wanted to show y'all was, get a, okay, this is Azure Standard raw organic sugar that I've always loved. And this time it came, let's see if it is focused in big crystals. I don't like that. It's fine if you're using it in something hot. My card showed up that it was full on my camera, and I don't know how. There was nothing on it when I started. But anyway, I hope that recorded. I'll have to check that card and see. But what I was talking about was the Azure Standard sugar. The last bag that I got, which has been several months ago, is just this really coarse sugar that I don't like unless you're, you know, cooking in something like boiled. Ooh, y'all see that? So when I was at my son's on Friday, I placed a little Costco order, and I got this. It's the organic cane sugar from Costco. I've used it before many times, and so I'm just going to show y'all that this looks more like sugar. I can't tell if it's focusing or not. But anyway, it has a more sugar texture. So, y'all let me know if you shop at Azure and you've gotten their sugar recently. Can you please tell me if it's rough like that? Because that's not acceptable. I will not be buying sugar from them. Okay, and then I put a little bit of sugar to offset some of the vinegar and stuff. Okay, and then I need, hold on, I'm going to put some relish. And we're going to mix that all up. Whew, Cathy's getting hot. then of course I need salt, pepper, mix it up good. I'm going to taste it and see what else we might need more or less of. Well, I guess you can't do less of because you can't take out. Alright, let's try this out. I'm going to give it another splash or two. One good splash of vinegar. A little sweet. A little bit sweet. There we have it. Okay, we are moving on along. I'm going to start with the roasted vegetables. I've already, off camera, just on a sheet pan, I put down some olive oil, and I've got broccoli, Brussels sprouts cut in half, and I had a squash that I kind of just cubed up. And now I got a butternut squash from a garden. Got some more I got to pick too, and we're going to cut it up. I wanted y'all to see the whole one, but I'd already cut that off. So I'm just trimming off the ends. Uh-oh, that one looks like it's got some bad spots. Let's just go into the neck. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it has a smell. What in the world? Hold on. Things aren't going my way today. Alright, I went out there and got another one. And I also got 3 more squash, so that's good. I rinsed it off. But this one is, it was laying in grass, so, but we're going to peel it. Okay, yeah, we're looking better now. Let me smell. Okay, good. Telling you what, I'm going to cut the neck off. It's not real orange. It may not be the ripest. But I got scared when that one was rotten. Phew. It is hot outside. Lordy be. Okay. We'll give that to the chickens too. I love roasting vegetables like this. If I had some more carrot. Okay, I'm just going to use the neck. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll top it. I'm almost out of olive oil. I am, so we're going to have to finish it off with some avocado. Got some rosemary from the garden that I freeze dried. Just have to break it up. Parsley from the garden. Big stem. And some chives. And some garlic. This all did tossing. Whoops. Throw some dry. Kathy, throw that away. It's empty. I think I'll just spray some avocado oil on it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is going to go into a 350-degree oven until the vegetables are soft. If they start, I'm doing a soft one for my in-laws, but I kind of like a little bite still left on them, but I'm going to cook these until they're tender. And there's that squashy end. Okay, I'm going to clean up this mess and I'll be back. I got the old fry daddy out, the Presto, whatever, electric fryer that I hadn't had out in a long time. So, got some oil in there, heating it up. I'm just using canola oil. I've got them pork chops, I've washed them. I'm making more than what we're going to eat today because we can have them for leftovers. And I was also thinking about making up a batch of biscuits tonight and having pork chop biscuits for breakfast next week, if there's enough left over. So, I got about 3 cups of flour just in a zippy, and I'm going to do about a half a tablespoon of salt, about 3/4 tablespoon of paprika, smoked paprika, and about a tablespoon of garlic powder. Where's the lid? And about 1/4 tablespoon of black pepper. Okay, so there's my dry mix. And in a shallow, or not a shallow, well, any kind of shallow dish, I'm using a pie plate. I'm going to add, you know, this buttermilk feels like it's got ice in it. Some buttermilk and an egg. I'm just going to whisk this up. I know y'all can't see because of the pork chops. And then I'm also going to add some salt to this and some pepper. mixed in. This is a little baby whisk. I don't know how long I've had it, but I love this thing. I use it for so much. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our pork chops. Some of these are, this was a mixed 10-pound bag of pork chops. Some of them are thin, some of them are thick, and we're just going to go with it. Some of these are just like pieces, which I think would be good for biscuits. Those are really thin ones. I think that's that. Okay, then I'm going to get my dry mix. I got a mess going on here. My countertops are full. And we're just going to start. I layer it, and I'm going to shake it. And you want to make sure they go in flat, so if it folds over, you know, that folded over piece is not going to get none of the breading. I'm going to seal it up and give it a shake. And then, alright, I've got the grease heated up to 350. I didn't get to finish battering everything, so we're just going to go ahead and start this batch. $325, $350 is where I like to fry, deep fry stuff. And it's at $350, and when I put that in, it cools the temperature down some. So while that's frying, I'm going to continue doing the wet and dry. To take it out to drain. Okay, so let's go for a little bit more, shall we? Okay, so I just looked at the vegetables because the oven turned off, and they're cooking, they're fine, they're not quite ready yet. I've got 37 minutes left on my canned chicken. My coleslaw is made, it's out in the refrigerator. Doing the pork chops now, and then we're just going to whip up some of those mashed potatoes that I made, I think, on the last video. They're easy and they're good. And then I'm going to make some cornbread. So we're doing pretty good. Told them we'd eat about 5, it's about 20 to 4 now, so we're good. We good. Oh, I got something I can show y'all. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's go over here where I have a little more room. After I move all my spices up. Come on. Okay. So, when I did my garden, y'all remember me talking about that I planted some Jacob cattle beans? And how I started them indoors and they just took off, and I was like, okay, they don't need to be started, they can be direct sowed and be fine. So I planted a little bit out there in them, and some made, some didn't make, and I decided ultimately that I might could have gotten enough for cooking, but that was it. So I let them just dry out on the vine, and like this. And they're just crunchy and crispy. And so I'm just saving the beans to plant next year, because I'm just going to have to do a huge row of them to amount for any preserving or anything like that. And so, I'm dropping them. That's it. I got flour all over my hands, I know. I dropped one. It's important to save it. And so I've just put them in this baggie, the ones that I've already done. Some of them weren't quite dry enough, and I put them over there in the window, but they're good now. So I've just got a bag of them. And y'all don't let me forget, we're going to plant these next year and do a big long row. I wish I had a fan in the kitchen. I mean like a fan. Like a fanny fan. I'll be alright once this fryer turns off. He's got a little, one of those little tabletop fans over there by his recliner. He said he'd bring it over here. Oh, that big one? I'll be alright. Getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I think we're about ready on these. I'm going to let them drain for a second. That's about the color. Voila. Then we're going to load her up again. Oops, I didn't shake this. Hello. So we're going to go in with the batch number 2, and I will be back when we get these done. So see you in a minute. Woo! It's been an afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an afternoon. Okay, I got the last 3 pieces of the pork chops in here, and they're just about done. I boiled some water. We're going to make the mashed potatoes. Got about a stick of butter. I salted the water as it was boiling. Then we're going to add some of these. This is from the Azure Market organic mashed potatoes. And I don't measure, I just do. Then I'm going to add some half and half. Bit more. Let's try that on for size. Whoop, I need to get these out. I've just kind of kept the pan in the oven. The oven's turned off, but I have, just to keep these warm, and that's a pan of fried pork chops, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put them back in the oven. That's where I had roasted the vegetables, and then I just took those out and turned the oven off, so it's just a warm oven. I've also got my vegetables in there to stay warm. Woo. I'm sorry for the whisk making a noise against the bottom of this pan. I had a complaint about that, and I'm sorry. I'll try not to bang it too much. Okay, I'm gonna just let this sit and rehydrate. I'm gonna add some black pepper. I'm gonna hold off from adding salt because I salted the water, so we'll do a taste test to make sure that they taste okay. I'm not doing a dessert. Boo-hoo. But I'm out of bandwidth. Gotta be there 15 minutes, so today didn't go as planned. My darn food processor broke. And what else was a poo-poo head today? The food processor broke. My butternut squash was rotten. Anything else happened? It seems like a whole bunch of stuff happened. I feel defeated. Okay, so, alright, that's a good consistency. Pop. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to do anything with this pot of boiling grease. We'll just let that sit there and cool off. And I'm going to get everything. I made some cornbread, and I'm going to get everything. We're going to take it over there and eat over there, so I got to get everything travel ready, which I mean it's just across the street, but hang on. Okay, I just got the old classic Tupperware bowl that I'm going to put the coleslaw. I had it sitting in the refrigerator, so I'm going to take enough for over there and then leave some here for us. That's going to go over there. I'm going to put some for us.
That Clara's over there, I guess we'll...
Sorry, he came in talking. Hang on. Okay, he comes in like a bull in a china shop. But anyway, he was saying Aunt Clara or is over there, which is my father-in-law's sister. So that she'll probably eat with us. So I'm just going to put the mashed potatoes in this. It's a measuring bowl, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay, so coleslaw, check. It is in the container ready to go. Mashed potatoes. Check. Put some oil over that. Check. It's ready to go. I don't think I got the top down on that. Okay. Cornbread. aluminum foil. Okay. Check. Where is my hot holder? Roasted veggies. See if I got enough on this roll. Yep, I knew I was getting down to the last of it. Oh, that's hot. How hot. Okay, I gotta go get my big roll of the aluminum foil to put over the... Yes, it's raining! All right. Oh, praise the Lord. We needed this rain so bad. Thank you, Lord. Whew. Okay, let me get my big thing of aluminum foil so we can do the pork chops. Okay, pork chops. Whew. Big piece of aluminum foil. Okay. Let's go through this. And my jars of chicken are done pressure canning, and so I'm just going to leave them in there to cool down, and I'll take those out of the water when we get back from over there. So pork chops, vegetables, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, cornbread. We're set. Down home Southern. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey, well, it's days later. I didn't do an ending to my video, and I apologize for that. But I just came in, took a shower, and am going to get started on some stuff. But I want to do an ending to this video, and this is how the chicken turned out. Very good. I've already used one jar. I did 4 jars. I already did 1 jar. Made a squash casserole with chicken last night and didn't film it. But today, we're going to do some steak and show you some stuff. So that'll be the next video. So guys, thank you for being here. Mwah. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.